Hello, murder tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 3 for the DS with me, BlueAnkylo! In our last episode, we murdered Doga and Une, the sages or something or other, whatever they're called, and now we got some keys. So now, with all the 4 fangs, I think we could have come up here. Oh, I think you have to walk. Not allowed to fly through. We have to use our fangs to get through this stuff. Maybe once I've knocked all these crystal, or all these guardian statues down, we'll be okay. And we can fly in afterwards. Oh, and shoot, look at this. I'm going to actually need, I didn't even remember that. I'm actually going to need my jumpy airship, the Invincible. The speedy airship is not going to work. Now, one thing that's probably important to notice, we could have probably fought these enemies like right as soon as we got to this world by coming near this area, and they probably would have killed us. At this point, we should be tough enough though, but let's have a quick look, see what they got. Just for interest's sake, more than anything. So yeah, last episode, a little bit confusing, trying to figure out why Doga and Une attacked us, instead of just giving us the key, but 6,000, no weak points. Pretty darn tough, eh? Don't mess with these guys. If you come here, as soon as you come to the second world, well, they'll probably kill you. Unless you're pretty darn tough. Just everyone guard. Hopefully Ingus can finish it off. I think they give you good experience, though, so you could grind some experience levels pretty quick. If you can kill them. There you go, 4 grand. We're totally ready for these guys now. Just for interest's sake. 3,200 experience, not bad, not bad. I think back when we were doing like the Goldor Mansion sewer stuff, we were getting like 1,000 per fight or so, maybe even less. So it would have been a worthwhile battle if you could survive it. Anyway, we've knocked down the statues, and now I need to go pick up my proper airship. And I left it in the only place you can really switch airships, which is on this side of the world. It's kind of a pain, you can't like call it or anything, but... shoot, I'm gonna have to fly. Maybe I can get through. Maybe I can go up this river. Can I make it this way? Yes, good. Alright, that saves some time. Alright, get in ye airship. Now, one thing while we're here, I guess we could check to see if we've gotten anything new from the weapon shops. I don't remember if these update. I kind of think they might, but maybe not yet. I could be misremembering, though. Check maybe the weapons quick. It seems like it's possible they could update, but I still could get dragon lances instead of my blood lances. But I like blood. You can see the arrows too, by the way, if you would like them. Damage, petrification, or poison, sleep. Lots of options for your rangers if you want to play ranger. Just gotta. I think at this point in the game, the money's not such a big deal. It's just early on when you first get the ranger, you'd have to spend a lot of money on arrows when you're pretty poor. Also, one thing I was going to talk about here. Hopefully this doesn't cause any problems. Let's just have a quick look, make a quick save just in case. So the way this thing works. Actually, we can get... I forgot about that. You can send mail to various people in the game. I forgot about that. So, some of these people that we've seen before. Nearby friend is wireless that you know nearby. Far away is someone that you know with... You have to have their friend code, I think. So we can deliver some mail to people. So we're just gonna... 1 mail per hour. Isn't that great? Anyway, we sent one to Topapa. I'll send one to more of the people just to see if anything happens. And we should get some back. Here we go. So, Lunith Ark, how fare you? is just not the same without you two. Everyone here misses you, and we all pray for your safe return. See, I probably should have done that earlier. I forgot that you could do you could do non-online mail. I forgot, totally. And we're not going to be doing friend roster. But the thing is, if you get... Well, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, you can get special items from this. Some of the best items in the game. If you actually play the online friend email-y stuff connecting. I don't know how it all works. Look up the wiki or something. But someone suggested, and I actually agree, that at a certain point, what I might do is see if I can cheat the items in. Once we're at the end of the game, ready for the final boss, give or take. Or at least in the final level, let's say. I might have a look and see if I can find some either Action Replay or Game Genie, whatever you use on the DS. I never actually did any of that stuff, so I don't know. The only time I ever used a Game Genie was back on the NES. So anyway, I'll see what there is for DS cheating, and maybe I'll find a way to add those items in or something. Because I've never even seen them myself. But I'll hold off for now, because I don't want to add in items that are too powerful. So I want to wait till sort of the end, and then we can just use them. So let's see, we've made it to the last area on the map anyway. Inside will be the Crystal Tower, and... What? A battle in our airship? Forgot about that. So Chimera's flying. I don't think I ever noticed. I wonder if I've ever even had this happen before. I don't fly around just randomly very long. It's probably just because of this last area they decided to add in some deadly creatures. The funny thing is though, because you're invincible. Oh, that happens as well. A little bit of damage because of the invincible. That's fun. That's awesome. I totally forgot about this thing. Well, that wasn't even very hard, actually. That was kind of sad. But anyway, what I was going to say is, because you're in the invincible, you can go rest up for free anytime you want. Those guys definitely weren't worth my trouble. Oh well. So it's kind of cool. I totally forgot you could get in battles while flying around. Cool. Anyway, as I was saying, I can always sleep in here for free, regain all your MP, so you could go all out every battle if you wanted. But, yeah, let's go in. So, is this Eureka? I can't remember. This is the Ancient's Maze, and I know the Crystal Tower thing is in the middle. Pretty sure this is the only place left to go. I haven't, I mean, now we're near the end of the game. I don't really remember how this stuff works. Thanatos, hey! Hey, Thanatos, how you doing, buddy? It's kind of like Headless Horseman. Let's go with, I want to do one Libra, just to see what he's got. She's got. I guess it's a girl. Headless Horsewoman. Even the horse doesn't have a head by the looks of it. At 1200 HP nearly. Well, this is going to take some damage. Wow. I wonder if it counts as flying, because it's kind of in the air. Probably not. No, definitely not. Well, this would be a good time to pull out all the attacks. Break, good. Turn him to stone. That's lovely. Okay, and he gets 2 attacks, of course. That's typical. Alright. Well, I think we can do enough damage to kill him in 2 rounds. I think. Pretty solid, even with Arc messing around with earthquakes. Yeah, not too bad. So, 1200 means I need 4,000 average between my 3 attackers. Maybe if I threw in a Fire Staff, that may be just enough to push it over the edge for a 1-turn kill. Not that you need that, it's just nice. This place looks like it's going to be fairly large. Elixir, that's always good. Alright, I'm actually at the point in the game where I remember very little. I imagine that's the way to the next area, so we'll skip that for now. But yeah, I am kind of at the point where it's been so long I barely remembered. I probably played the early bits of the game a few times, and then the later bits of the game just once or twice, so... I will have to play this semi-blind, which is no big deal. We've got a demon, a greater demon. It's got a cool sword. 10,000, weak to light. I wonder if lightning counts as well or not. Still haven't decided that, if it's holy or light. Summon? What? Don't you summon creatures. Cheapskate. So you summon an Iron Claw. I don't know how tough those are. We'll just do some curing here, keep everyone happy. Let's find out if this Iron Claw thing is very tough or not. But I mean, we are approaching the end of the game, so it's only fair that the battles get a little bit more tricky. Now, if this kills the Iron Claw, we know it's easy. No, it's got some HP. Not too much, though. Less than about 6,000. 4750 XP. Wow. Could get some levels up, that's for sure. Alright, so let's see. There's got to be some more treasure here somewhere. I would assume. Or I'm just wasting time doing a big circuit of time wasting this. Maybe I can go through this door. Alright, let's see what's in here. Fancy music. Is this going to be a crystal? This is crystal music. Haha! Good thing I didn't go to the next area. Could have missed this. The Earth Crystal. Ooh, spooky sounds. What? How can Master Zande order the crystals? Nah, it's just some spooky enemy attacking us. What we got? Boss time! I think we fought these kind of things before. Titan? Oh. I guess we're gonna learn the Titan summon after this. Should I do any of this stuff? Probably not. We'll try... Actually... No, hold on. Let's find out if he's weak against anything. I don't think we'll get to learn how much HP he's got. But maybe he's weak against... I don't know. What would Titan be weak against? He's never really weak against much, is he? 600, not too bad. Yeah, he does a bit of damage. Might have higher physical defense than normal. That would be fair. Libra might not be the most useful spell. No weak points. Well, at least you know for sure. So we'll just stick with Cura. I don't think normal Cura is going to be enough for boss fights these days. Healing like 150 to everyone just doesn't matter. We'll save Cure for just healing during dungeons and menus. Wind Slash. Good. Arc's picking single target spells. That's always nice. I mean, judging by the last couple bosses we burned through, he won't take too long, but I guess maybe he's got some tricks. I would imagine he can cast something like Quake. He just has not done it yet. Which is good for us. Meanwhile, we'll just drop rocks on Titan's head. That seems kind of ironic. Slightly. He is the master of earth and stone, usually. Now, I'm assuming this is the same kind of Titan summon that you get in Final Fantasy IV. Could be wrong. It doesn't really look like the big burly dude. But there you go. that'll confirm it. Alright. I'll pull out a slightly larger heal just to make sure. Oh good, Earthquake on Titan. At least he doesn't absorb it. Oh no, double Quake in a row, that's bad news. Yeah, sorry Lunith, not much I can do about that one. Luckily Arc survives by the skin of his teeth. And you watch, he'll die here when he gets attacked or something, just to show you. Someone always must die. Yep. Oh, how typical. At least we're taking turns. Ingus, Arc, now Lunith. Someone's always got to die every boss fight. Still, what can I do if he's going to double Quake? What can I really do to prevent that? Imagine if he did Quake twice on the same turn, though. Oh, man. There's nothing I could do to stop him. Alright. Yeah, Zande, he's bad. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. The Circus Tower, known to you mortals as the Crystal Tower. Yeah, same difference. Sounds interesting. Stop his nefarious plan. Yeah, that's kind of been the goal all along, I guess. Save the crystals. Bring balance to the world. Something like that. Alright, Earth Crystal. Earth Power. Yeah. Did we actually get the Titan summon as well? I don't know. Maybe there isn't one in this game. A quick look at our summon list. Level 6. No, probably not, actually, because we... Oh, no, we already had Hyper. Shh, lame. I didn't even remember. Yeah, we got Ice, Lightning, Fire, and Earth, and then Odin is kind of non-elemental. 7 and 8 is probably Leviathan and Bahamut. We just have to figure out how to get those. And the other thing is... Surprise, surprise! We got new jobs, everybody. So now we have... I think all of them except one. This will be Onion Knight, and it's secret. So the main things here to look at, Black Belt being a straight upgrade from the Monk. Also the main one to use if you want to get more HP. Every level up as a black belt gets you max HP growth. But again, he uses punching and stuff, and whoop-de-woo, who cares? The ninja, though, may be a solid option for some of our characters. I'm not sure how much more grinding I want to do. But, I mean, the Dark Knight is good. He's definitely good. But let's just switch to ninja for a second. And let's just have a look at what he can equip, just for interest's sake. So he can use the same weapons, plus also daggers and boomerangs and stuff. So you can see kind of how much damage they do. Plus, I believe they do full damage from the back row, which is not bad. So I could give him the Dark Knight swords. I can give him also the Genji armor, plus black belt armor if I wanted, which seems kind of dumb. So he's got a little bit better equipment pool. Plus, I'm pretty sure he'll have the throw command, which lets him throw shurikens, which are incredibly valuable at the end. So I would assume a Dark Knight to Ninja upgrade is probably good. I don't actually use Soul Eater very much. Now for the Dragoon, I don't have enough good swords to switch him to Ninja. So I'm thinking of just keeping him as a Dragoon just because his lances are handy. And that I'll just have to do. Now, the mages, this is where it gets tricky. The Devout, I believe, is the straight upgrade from the White Mage. And we'll learn more of the top level white spells. And Magus is the straight upgrade from Black Mage. Summoner, on the other hand, is very powerful using summons. And Sage is kind of like combo everything, can do a bit of everything, half okay. All magic, specifically. Not like, I guess he's like an upgrade to the Red Mage, basically. And Summoner is the upgrade to the Evoker. So I think I'm going to go with the Devout. Now, you'll probably find, because I'm going from job level 59 to job level 1, that I'll be much worse at healing. And, oh, look, cat ears. Isn't that lovely? But I think you need to be a Devout or a Sage to cast a raise, level 2 like raise, and stuff like that. So I don't have a huge options here. Anyway, I do have, I think, looks like we can equip better staves as a Devout as well. We'll go with that for, well, no, I'm gonna, sorry. We're gonna just give her normal ones for now. We'll just give her fire and lightning, that'll be fine. And then feathered hat, white robe, yeah. And rune bracers? Well, the rune bracers do give you protection against status ailments. I don't know how big of a problem that will be, but let's just go with those for now. So then our Geomancer, we could keep Geomancer right to the end of the game, or we could switch him to Summoning, Black Magic, or a combo. And I'm torn, guys. I'm really torn. Geomancer is really good, but level 8 Black Magic is very handy. And Sage, well, we've got lots of cool stuff in Sage. Maybe I should do Summoner just to show you guys the summons. I don't know. Can you equip the right stuff at least? Yeah, you can equip these things. Wizard Rod, Rune Staff, stuff like that. I guess the Wizard Staff isn't that great. Go. Erase and Break. Instant death. Feathered Hat, Black Robe, Rune Bracers, same as before. Now, unfortunately, the Summoner cannot cast all this black stuff. So what I'd have to do is remove, like, one spell from each. Like that. And then learn all of the summoning magic. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not convinced I want to stay as a Summoner for sure. I think Devout and Ninja is guaranteed. Summoner, I don't know. Dragoon, probably. I'm pretty sure in the NES version, you didn't get all the jobs here. You did not get Ninja and Sage until right before the last boss. And they are, in that version, strict upgrades. Ninja is the best melee, Sage is the best magic caster. So you almost always fight the end boss with 2 ninjas and 2 sages. In this game, they sort of, I don't know, they balance them a little bit differently. So I just want to get in a couple fights to show off the summons. The trick with the new summoner, which you never even really saw before, but we get what's called high summons now. Yeah, so throw, we're allowed to throw knives. What you really want to throw is shuriken, and I don't have any yet, but we'll get them soon enough. And then the Dragoon is always good. Now, I didn't show you, but her MP curve is much different. I was talking about this before. We're not going to have very many Cure 1s anymore, and we'll see just how lousy that is. And then summons, well... Actually, I don't have any... I have to go heal. Shoot. So much for that plan. I actually have to go outside and check out and have a rest in my floating airship bed. Yeah, so... I think you'd find a level 1 Devout is probably less good at healing compared to a level, whatever, 50-something White Mage. Mind you, the ninja's doing quite well right off the bat, so that's nice to see. The fact is, he's got really solid weapons to start with, so that was the main thing. I think we can go like this. I'm not sure if these are going to really work, but we can try. We are fighting very dangerous enemies, and we just lost a lot of our power losing the Geomancer. And also our multi-targeting Soul Eater. Might have been a horrible idea. Well, once we can use the summons, we'll get nice multi-target spells for that. Multi-target damage. Rune Staff. Let's see. Maybe this will kill it. No. Yeah, those kind of attacks just aren't my style. Alright, let's do some healing. Let's see how Cure Ah does. Cure Ah! Haha! Cure Ah! That'd be cool. I love those katana-style weapons. So nice. They look so nice. Maybe switching over my party wasn't the smartest. I mean, I was having a lot of fun with Geomancer, but I kind of want to show off some other stuff before I finish the game. Let's just focus on keeping Ingus alive. I wish I could summon something. That's really not helping out here. Let's go with Antarctic Rip. Why not? It won't really do much, but why not? I should have given him like a fire rod or something. Alright, after this, we're teleporting out, we're going to our beds and having a snooze, and then we're going to show off some summon magic. And then we're going to think about whether or not that's a good idea to have a summon. Or I could switch him to Magus. I'm pretty sure Magus can use summons, but I think the problem is it doesn't count as high summons. It just counts as like evoker-style summons. I think. I'm pretty sure the Magus has... Well, we can test it out. Maybe I'll just read up on it in between episodes. I can't remember exactly the details. I seem to remember there's something wrong with using the Magus for summons, but we'll figure that out. Job levels up, that will certainly help. Also, getting through the original lowered stat first few fights will make us much more powerful, so... Alright, let's just zip out quick. Gotta rest up first. Then you'll be able to see the new MP curve for the Devout. I still highly recommend switching to Devout, even if you had a very high level White Mage. Because once you get level 8 White Magic, you'll pretty much need her. Or him. You don't have to make the girl the healer. It just seems stereotypical, I guess. That's why Rifia gets to wear the white robes. Okay, let's see how much MP we get. Yeah. You slap. Good. So, Summoner gets tons of MP. Look at all this. 15 Ice and Spark Hedras. Very nice. 15 Hypers. 7 Odins. That's not bad. You can see the MP curve for the white, or for the Devout, is kind of weird. It's like she gets a fair number of 1s, and then it goes down, and then up for Kiriga. I think it's focused on Kiriga and Raise, which are good spells. Hands down, Kiriga, Raise, Kiraja, and Asuna are all very solid. So it's nice to have that. Yeah, I don't know if it's... I'm not sure if I want to go Summoner, Magus, or whatever the other one is. Sage. Sorry, that's what I meant. When I was talking about the Magus not being very good, the Magus is just pure black magic. So if I wanted to use only black magic, that's fine. But I'd like to have black magic and summons, and I'm not sure if the Sage is the way to go. Let's go do a couple more fights. We're at 24 minutes, so we'll just do a little bit further. This maze wasn't that complicated, to be honest. There's going to be a town or a merchant eventually that sells something for my ninja. And then we'll be laughing. Alright, so we're going to go... We're not going to really use magic much. We could use Aruga. I mean, it's true, we can cast Aruga quite a few times now. So maybe it's not a bad idea. We're going to start with not casting... Well, Chocobo, it says escape. But escape is like the white magic version if you're an evoker. So we'll just start with that. It should do proper damage now as a summoner. I didn't even show you the evoker because they're so lousy. Okay, come on, big damage, Aruga. I should have split my melee attacks up because I did multi-target magic. That would have been smart. Chocobo kick. It might be single target though. I can't remember. Hey, Chocobo. How much damage did you do? 85. That's the stuff. That's why we bring a summoner along for 85 damage. So level 1 summon basically useless. Let's just be honest. There's not really a whole lot of point for that. 85. I was expecting like a few hundred at least. Oh, it's so bad. So bad. There is no point in the game that would have been useful. Like, even if you started with a summoner, that would have been horrible. I think fire did more than 80 damage. Alright, let's just heal up quick. Probably getting less per cure now, so it's a little bit sad. I think the Devout is less good at menu healing, kind of, because he gets less cure ones. Alright, so let's go attack, defend, and let's try Ice Him for Shiva. This should do damage to the entire group if there was multiples, and Ice Elemental, of course. Now, it might just kill this thing right away here. No, good. So this should do somewhat significant damage, I think. Plus, you get to see Shiva. She's always fun. Yeah! How much damage? 2200. So, it's kind of as good as Earthquake, I guess. From the Geomancy. It's about the same as Earthquake, but it costs a little bit of MP. I don't know. At least you could use it if you wanted. I think when I'm done this episode, after I show you all the summons, I'm going to read up on Sage, just to make sure I understand what the heck I'm talking about. You can also see we're making a ton of gil per battle now. We're just gonna fight here just a couple more. I just want to show you all the summons, and then we'll end the episode. Because I might end up switching to the Magus anyway and just using black magic. Not 100%. But yeah, I'm just gonna fight a couple enemies. Come on, where's that huge encounter rate? Just want to show off the other summons. What else was I gonna say? I also might switch the Dragoon or Lunith to Ninja eventually. It just depends on how I feel, because I don't have any good weapons for him yet. Defend, and let's summon Ramu with Spark, which, as you may guess, should be multi-target lightning damage. So the summoner doesn't do particularly great on single target damage, but luckily this guy summoned a buddy, which is very nice for us. Judgment Bolt. The other reason I might not use summons is because they make the battles take longer with all these fancy animations, unless there's a way to turn them off. I mean, it's a cool animation. I like it, but it does slow things down. Another 2,000-ish damage, not that great. That's kind of the other problem, is that although I get lots of multi-target average style damage, it's not that much. I mean, the trouble is it's only like a level 1 or level 2 summoner. Once you get summoning up to like level, who knows, something high, it probably does way better. Like once you had a level 50 summoner, I bet you. I just got a feeling that instead of 2,000, you'd be doing like 5,000 or something, and then you really would be awesome. We'll see. Haven't decided yet. Next episode, I'll be able to clear that up for you guys, though. I promise. Just want to show off the summons we've got, because I'm kind of curious. I don't think I use summoners in this game very much. Because the Evoker was always so bad, I just never used them. So I don't really know how effective they can be. So I'm just kind of learning the kind of damage output we can get. Remember, with the Geomancer at level 50-ish, whatever we got him to, we had a regular free casting of between 2 and 5,000 damage. Sometimes multi, sometimes single. Depends on the spell. Now this could hurt. Yeah, that's not good, is it? So he can do 1,000. At least he didn't one-shot Ingus. So we're going to have to row up here. Front row. Let's go front row. You're just going to focus on keeping us alive, I think. And you are not going to worry. We're just going to go straight to Odin, or Catastro. Because Odin should have a one-shot kill spell, if I'm lucky. Or just massive... Actually, it's possible Odin is single target. I've been talking about how everybody's multi-target, but Odin might be single. Zantetsuken. That's usually his slice-in-half auto-kill move. That's his sword. Does it kill it? Probably can't. It's probably a one-shot kill, and it probably never works. That's the trouble with Odin. I say never. It's not really never. It's just not enough to be really good. Alright, let's try... Only a couple left. We got Hyper. We got Hetra. Let's go with Hetra next. Fire damage. Ifrit. Or Ifrit, however you want to pronounce it. I'd say the Ninja... for Ingus will be doing more damage than the Dark Knight single target pretty quick. And the fact that he'll be able to throw, I think that's a straight upgrade. Although I like Dark Knights, I think the Ninja's just going to be better. I don't know if he's going to be better than the Dragoon, but... Oh no! He got turned to stone. Come on, Inferno. Take him out. Yeah, Ifrit. Ifrit always looks cool too. I really like the basic summons in Final Fantasy. Ramu, Shiva, Ifrit, always fun. So 3,000 damage. It's possible that she was actually weak against fire. Some of the enemies around here were weak to fire, so that could be what happened. I'm assuming one hit will kill her. See, look at that. Unfortunately, Ingus did not get experience. Poor Ninja Ingus. Okay, so we'll do one more battle, and then I will take a break and have a quick look at a wiki or something. Just will show you off Titan. Also, Refia still is not a properly set up devout just yet. She's still got, I don't know, minus 10% stats or something maybe? I don't know. A little. And I think I told you guys before, right? The first 16 job levels go fairly quickly. So once you're at about level 16 or 20, then you'll kind of know how good the class is. Just from quick leveling up. We'll go all out. We'll go Kuriga. And here we go. The final summon, Hyper, that we have. I'll show you, at the very least, even if I don't choose to use a summoner, I will show Leviathan and Bahamut before I finish the game. I promise. Just because somebody put a lot of time into animating those summons. So I got to show them off at least once. Even if I end up not using them. Some animations are just so involved. It must have taken a lot of time. Alright, that wasn't as spectacular as like Ramu, but it looked okay. 3,000 damage. It may just be the job levels already pumping them up and they're all up to 3,200 already. I don't know. 3,200 to the whole group is getting pretty good though. So it might be worth to keep the summoner around. I mean, let's just see if I get a chance to cast Shiva. Because it could be like the level 2 ones just have lower power, and then the level 5 ones just have higher power, which makes your ice damage the weakest. Possibly. We're not going to learn right now. Anyway, so, yeah, I think that will cover today's episode. We got some new jobs. We got to test them out a little bit. And now I'm going to go read up on them so I know, I'm a little bit more knowledgeable here. And next episode, we will continue our adventure. So thanks for watching, folks. Hope you have enjoyed. I love having the free healing bed wagon, basically. This is great. All right, so yeah, see you guys next time. Hope you've enjoyed.